Tassia here. Well, actually, the whole family is here. We haven't done a video in ages. And so we said, you know what, today is gonna be a packed day, a very important day. So we're gonna do a little vlog. Ami's around the back. And we have a session with a company this morning. It's actually a Sunday, July 21st, and we have a corporate session, believe it or not, today. So we're gonna be heading there, and then straight after we have a funeral. It's actually my brother's father's funeral, so we're gonna be going there. So we have a packed day today. So we're gonna take you guys along for you to see how that goes. I think this summer is a very different one for us, but we are giving thanks. We're grateful nonetheless, and we're looking forward to the many things that God has in store for us. Stick and stay, we'll share more.
Go to my videos. It's called the Annie Show.
Alright, so we'll tag it for you guys to like and subscribe over there. But yeah, we're en route to our staff session. Not our staff, but to one of our corporate clients. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary. Isn't that amazing? All of 50 years serving Jamaica, and I'm sure the diaspora. So that's interesting stuff.
That's what I'm doing. I'm the media guy, you know.
The first one is you have to remain calm. So whether we're talking about in the work environment or whether in your personal life, when things are going wrong, it's not okay for you to start behaving frantic. I'm going to share a story with you quickly. On January 15, 2009, there was a US Airways flight that left LaGuardia Airport. It was heading to Charlotte, and it was a connected flight. So the final destination was Seattle, but they do a stopover in Charlotte. So this is supposed to be a 2.5-hour flight. Now guys, not even 6 minutes good into the flight, guess what happened? As the plane, yes, my friend doing documentary and I love it. As soon as that plane took off, they hit a flock of geese. The geese flew straight into the 2 engines. Now, for those who understand because they travel, and for those who don't understand, I'm going to paint the picture for you. The safest time during a flight for anything to happen is when a plane is cruising at high altitude. The plane never reached nowhere. The plane was taking off. So the plane was so low, it was actually over Bronx, and it was, you know, if you watch movie or you know the Bronx, you know New York, lots of Jamaicans there, a Pier Tall building. And so naturally, the 2 pilots, Captain Sullenberg and Jeffrey Skiles, they had to make a quick decision. Now, listen to the audio, or at least I'm gonna repeat it as best as I can. Sullenberg now has the radio control tower, and Sullenberg does something like this if you don't know how the story goes. Sullenberg says, Mayday, Mayday. And guys, I'm not exaggerating. The pilot went on the radio and said, Mayday, Mayday. We lost both engines. I need to make an emergency landing. And control tower picked it up quick and said, all right, we're gonna make room for you at LaGuardia. 6 minutes, come back. You'll get back in 6 minutes. Said negative, don't have time. He said, all right, Teterboro is 5 minutes away. I'm gonna make room for you at Teterboro, land there. Said negative. Silence, because the person on the other end could not believe what they were hearing. And you know what Sullenberg said? We're gonna be in the Hudson. The person on the other end couldn't believe what he said. He said, Captain, what was that? And somebody else was tuned in on the frequency, because when you're a pilot, you can hear other conversations once you're tuned in on that frequency. Another pilot picked up and said, I think he said they're going to land in the Hudson River. That captain and his co-captain landed that aircraft and saved 150 souls on board. All of this happened 4 minutes. 4 minutes time. Imagine if you were on an aircraft and the pilot run out of the cockpit screaming, we're gonna die! We're gonna die! What would you do? You're gonna die. Somebody say die! and while all of that was happening, he went on the intercom one time to address the passengers, and he said, brace for impact. Not an emotion in his voice. And that man was the last person to get off the plane. Now guys, some of you are saying, well, that kind of exaggerated or whatever the case is. But if you are a supervisor, a manager, a leader,
it's all about succession. Who will take over from you at work? Who will take over when you die? You see, we don't think about those things because we are thinking about now. People who dominate, they think long term. The Venus sister, when they were born, they know that they were going to play tennis. The father were nurturing them at the age of 4 playing tennis. Same thing with Money May, when they are playing football at 5. All of these greats, they were thinking long term. What you call overnight success, what you have seen, you have never seen the obscurity, and so you see. No, I'm not getting it. Come right there. It's okay.
but we can't find no way yet to avoid them. Can't find any way to avoid them. That is a fact of life. So, we...
Going over there for dog. Alright, rest.